With that, I'm going to turn things over to our next speaker for today, Rayan Khan, who will be talking about empowering students through astropreneurship. Rayan is the International Astronomical Union Dark Skies Ambassador and founder of Cosmic Tribe. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much for inviting me. And hello, everyone. As you can see, our today's topic is student empowerment through astropreneurship. I'm going to make this screen bigger so it will be easier for everyone to see now. Can everyone see the full screen now?
Yes, we can. Thank you.
Okay, perfect. So our today's topic is student empowerment through astropreneurship. Even though this pronunciation is a little hard for me to say as well. My name is Rayan Khan. I'm founder of Cosmic Tribe. I'm also International Astronomical Union Dark Skies Ambassador, Young Persons Committee Head of Royal Aeronautical Society Pakistan Division, International Astronomical Union National Astronomy Education Coordinator. My pronouns are he and him. I'm wearing black t-shirt as I'm Dark Skies Ambassador. I'm brown in color, and in my background there is a logo of Psi-Axis and my name here. So let's begin with our topic for today. What is astropreneurship for kids? We believe that children will be the game changer of tomorrow, the ones who will bring positive change to our communities and to the world. So why astropreneurship is so much important? As you can see, to create a forum to be a part of space and astronomical field in a professional way, reduce poverty level in your country, increase employment level, fulfill the demand of the people, help to develop economic condition of your country. So these are very important aspects of astropreneurship for kids. The concept behind entrepreneurship or astropreneurship is entrepreneurship is an innovative function. It is a leadership rather than ownership. The process of innovation may be in the form of introduction of a new product, use of a new method of production, opening a new job market or e-store, the conquest of new source of supply, new materials. For example, what are the characteristics that we should look for? What we should look in a kid to be an entrepreneur? He should be an innovative, risk-bearing. They must have risk-bearing capacity, creative decisions, creating and managing resources, leadership managerial skills, and also have tendency to run a business. Social skills and communication skills, all these skills are really, really important. When we talk about the population of Pakistan, which is 22 million people living in this country, and almost 64% of population is comprised of youth. And scope of astronomy and space industries in Pakistan is very less. So we came up with this idea, why not to start astropreneurship to inspire kids in astronomy through delivering 21st century and entrepreneurial skills. What are actually 21st century skill? How today's student can stay competitive in job market by learning all these three important skills that are learning skills, which include critical thinking, creativity, collaboration, communication. When we talk about literacy skill, it includes information, media, how to use technology. All these are literacy skills. And life skills. When we talk about life skill, it's all about flexibility, leadership, initiative or self-initiator, productivity, and social skills. All three skills are really, really important in today's century or 21st century. So when we talk about the stages of startup, how we started this, we divided this process into 3 stages by exploring the module. In the very first module, student explore. In this module, our goal is to plant a seed. Students are introduced to a concept of entrepreneurship and a startup. In a second stage, they create. We introduce students to the concept of creativity and to the method of how ideas can be created individually or in a group. Then we build that startup in this module. The Startup for Kids program, students learn how great ideas can be turned into a winning businesses. So let's talk further ahead about this equation of startups for kids. When we talk about new businesses plus innovation plus technology and your passion builds a very amazing startups. Your passion is really, really important. And when we talk about astropreneurship or learning about all these tools about space and astronomy, that is important. When we combine two skills, for example, STEM in space and astronomy plus startup skills, make them an astropreneur. When we talk about the essential tools or elements of startup, that is, you need to have a good idea, your team, your business model, your funding, and timing is very, very important. You need to give a lot of time for your startup, for activity that if you want to earn money out of your startup. So at this stage, students normally do not have funding at this point. So I'll discuss some pointers that how student actually started with zero fundings. On this slide, here is a business model structure. What are going to be their key partners? How they are going to earn or generate their revenue? What are going to be their revenue streams? What are the customers segments? Just like in this business model, it's a training program, which is an online training program. As you can see, what channels they are going to use, for example, what social media platforms they are going to use, like to interact with their customers, Facebook, Twitter, how are they going to market their product? What are the key resources? For example, collaboration with astronomers, astronomy experts, institution that is actually comes under the key resources. So when we talk about, as I was mentioning before, that it's a zero funding startup, our kids started under the supervision of mentors from space and astronomy domain. Students actually designed their own website using Google or Wix, which is a free site. They started writing content and some podcast and built their own e-store on Google site or Wix site. Even some of students actually started working on space art. And everything started with zero funding. Startup for Kids idea is actually, if you elaborate or if I make it more easier for our audience to understand, students learn in very first stage about the use of stellarium, how they can use a stellarium, about the knowledge of astronomy and space, and combined with the digital or design tool that is Canva, plus creating an e-store on Google, they started making star maps. The knowledge of astronomy and constellation plus digital tool, they started selling all these star maps online, which somehow supported low-income families through empowering their kids, teaching them entrepreneurial skill. These $2 for each poster, selling them online, is actually to support them, as well as rather than giving them pocket money, make their learning incentivized through all these ideas and projects they do. The other idea is to sell their artwork online. If they're learning about astronomy and space, encourage them and try to sell their work online, even with the less money. But to encourage them rather than uh, this actually encourage them a lot. Our course is it is divided into 6 weeks, 5 days of STEM training program, one module for startup, 3 weeks of limitation to submit their final project, 1 day for evaluation of their project and launch their startup. We started with this idea of giving them scholarship through collaboration and support from different organizations in Pakistan. As you can see, as we started with this project of participants from 31 districts and cities participated in this project, and 50% of the students actually received scholarship through our program. That was an achievement because a lot of students from remote areas were able to join these projects and activities online to support them, to encourage them to be a part of space race. Our communication tool that we used during our project was Discord, Slack for communication with kids. And to communicate with parents, we use WhatsApp. And to centralize all our activities, we use Padlet. To communicate and conduct sessions online through Zoom. And collaboration with different schools and NGOs give a better reach to the wider audience. So here are my contact details. You can find us, our company on Cosmic Tribe on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, even on LinkedIn. And here's my website link, my email address, and my contact details. If you have any question, please feel free to ask. My camera was stuck somewhere, I guess.
No worries. Your audio came in loud and clear. So thank you so much. That was fantastic.